Hey YouTube, it's Mitch at iPhoneCaptain.com. Today we're going to be talking about the best apps for the iPhone 6. If you were one of the few that were lucky enough to get your hands on it already, let me share some of the apps that's been updated just for the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. Alright guys, keep in mind this is not a review for these apps, only just me showing you they are updated for iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, and you need to grab them. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite tips here about using the iOS 8 on the iPhone 6. Hey Siri, open Evernote. Isn't that awesome, guys? I mean, I love that. Evernote allows you to put things in your notification center. They have a widget here you can use. You can add text, camera, photos, reminders, list, everything right from your notification center. It's free. You can add up to as many lists as you want, and they sync across all of your other devices as well that you are signed into, as well as your computer. So that's something you can do on your computer, and it will be synced up on your iPhone 6. One password has been updated for the iPhone 6. They have added several new features in here, one being the Touch ID for the unlock feature. Whenever you open your device, you don't have to put your password in. You can just use the Touch ID. So that's one thing you can use it for. Now, FlexKey and SwiftKey are keyboards, and I have both of them installed here. I'll show you what FlexKey looks like. This is one of those third-party keyboards that Apple has allowed us to use now, and you see you can change the colors of it just by tapping the different colors of the display here. Some of them are locked though, but if you want to unlock them all, you have to pay, because that's going to be left up to you. And you can change the different size of the letters. You can swipe with 2 fingers to do words and all sorts of things on this one here. But if we go back and check it out here, I've got in here now and don't know how to close the darn thing. And in SwiftKey, you can open it up. It'll actually tell you how you can install it. But if you go into your Notes app, you can actually use either one of them in your Notes app. So if you come in here, alright, to disable this, all you have to do is just make sure that you have the space bar set up here, and then come back down to your globe and SwiftKey. Let me show you what it looks like. To me, it's just a lot cleaner looking. That's going to be left up to you, whichever one you want to use. But as you can see, if you go into your Notes app here, SwiftKey, I think I'm pronouncing it correct. It says enable access to get word predictions. So that's something you would actually have to go and set up. And it's just little you got tutorials for both of them inside the app itself if you want to learn how to use them. So I'm going to go back to the standard keyboard. Next up is an awesome updated app for day one. If you are big about keeping journals, or you want to keep lists or things like that, see, this has been updated with Touch ID. You can't unlock it without your Touch ID. And day one is just a phenomenal note-keeping app or journal. You can now add photos directly into your notes. Anything you can imagine. You can keep different calendar views here if you want to use it that way. There's just so much about each one of these apps, guys. I don't have the time to go through every little thing. Alien Blue for Reddit has been updated for the iPhone 6. If you are a Reddit fan and you use it a lot, this application here has been updated for the iPhone 6 user as well. As you can see, this is a new UI and all that for the bigger screen. Um, Clear is also a not note taking, but a list. And this one here, just you use gestures more than anything here. Pull down to create a new item. So we'll just call this test 1 and hit done. And if you want it to undo it, you could shake the device. You could tap and hold to pick it up and drag it down to the bottom. You can actually pinch 2 rows apart to create a new item between them. There's just so much to do, and it shows you how to do it. But my favorite list application is Wunderlist, and it too has been updated for the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. In here you can create different lists, such as a grocery list, or lists for things you need to buy when you go to Walmart, or there's just so many different ways you can use these lists that it's going to be left up to you. And you got different things you can do if you need to keep a list for today, things that you've completed, just so many different ways you can interact with this list application, guys. And right here you see I have a grocery list started. I have an iPhone 6 apps list started here, and when you complete one you can check it off and it won't show up in the list view anymore. That's called Wunderlist. VSCO Cam, that stands for virtual something other. It's been updated for the iPhone 6 by allowing you to do manual focus and all sorts of different things with the camera inside here. So keep in mind that this is a phenomenal photography app for anybody that enjoys photography. You definitely want to check this one out. Storehouse is another way to tell stories using your different social media statuses or photographs, different things. It puts all that together and tells a little story, and you can share it on YouTube or Facebook or anything like that. It's called Storehouse. I'm trying to do the games last. I've got 3 games to show. Unfortunately, 2 of them are racing games, but Real Racing 3, the graphics have been updated for the new metal graphics feature in the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. Whether or not you are aware, it has been updated for that metal graphics card has. So we'll take a look at some of these graphics and see if you can tell any differences in them. It may be hard on looking through my camera because my camera isn't the best in the world, but I will try to zoom you in where you can get a little bit better look, and then I'll also pull it in when I edit. That's about as good as I can get you right here. So it's going to be a little difficult for me to try to drive this thing and with it zoomed in that close. It says tilt your device left and right to steer, so like so, and it's showing you how to do it. What's the hold up, dude? Now tilt to the right. Just focus on steering for now. So you got automatic acceleration in here, so let's get started. And you can see you got a little rear view mirror there. That looks pretty cool. I'm in the dirt trying to watch the camera and everything in it. Go wide, guys. Go wide. Pass them. Get back in here. Come in here. You ain't racing if you ain't rubbing, something like that. Rubbing's racing. That's Real Racing 3. Another racing game is Asphalt 8. It's by Gameloft. It's been updated for the new metal graphics feature also. And one that I used here, I'm going to show you last. I think you'll definitely be able to tell how phenomenal the graphics are in this one. And let's take this. Also, guys, I have to do this with one hand. Put the pedal to the metal. We're just gonna play. Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference in the graphics here because there's the snow on the screen. You got the little balloons in the background floating around. I hope you guys can see that. I'll get you straightened out here in a minute. You're trying to tell me how to steer. Hold down on the left side of the screen to brake, it says. I don't want to brake. I'm going to try to wreck here so you guys can see it explode, hopefully. See those sparks fly. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, last but definitely not least is Modern Combat 5. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let it play through the whole intro just so you guys can watch these guys when they come in from the water onto the land. I want you to see just how awesome these graphics are coming through there. And it'll take it just a second to load up. It's connecting to their servers and things like that so you can play. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to be underwater here when we first start out. I want you to check out how awesome this is now. When they go from water to land, so you can look around in here. Look at the game loft. Check out when they come through the water and step up on the land. I mean, it just looks so 3D. And this is on a mobile device, guys. Which, you know, Apple is saying they have console quality. Look at that.
Contact.
I'll let you see a couple shots here just to get it started.
On your go.
Let's go with it, guys. Just line him up.
Move into cover.
Guys, that's been 10 awesome maps. Check them out. I know you'll enjoy them. Please hit that thumbs up button. It helps the video a lot. Share this on Facebook and Twitter and keep coming back.